Well, hello, brethren. I've had this idea in my head, and I need to get it out. It's actually been driving me nuts. I wanted to give a trigger warning right now. If you don't want a new complex, if you don't want to worry about something new in your life, with all the worries that you have already, stop the video now. Just stop the video right now so that you don't have to add another thing to worry about in your life. For real, just stop it. You still with me? You want to go on this journey? Alright, we'll do it. I happen to be running across the state that I live in, the state of confusion, and other dad jokes. My sister's roommate was going across the state too, and I just happened to be going her way, and I offered her a ride. So she was going to ride the bus, but I was going to make it easier on people on where she was going, that they wouldn't have to go and pick her up. She can just hop in with me and run across the state, right? So that left hours and hours for me to talk to someone that, actually, I didn't even know, like, literally just met. Like, that left hours and hours to talk to this person, right? Being myself, loving the sound of my own voice, I just kept talking to her. But when the conversation died, I try to spark it up, like, spice it up a little bit. So what did I ask her? I said, what's your biggest fear, right? I'm thinking, like, she's gonna say spiders. You know, that's just how people are. Like, what's your biggest fear? Spiders. So I'm like, don't say spiders. What's your biggest fear, right? If you're still here and you don't want to worry about anything else, like, close the video for real. This is the time. She goes, my biggest fear is locked in syndrome, right? And I'm like, oh, what do you mean? Like, you don't like confined spaces? Like, you're a little bit claustrophobic? And she goes, no, it's like being in a coma, but you're like fully aware you're in a coma, and you can't tell anyone. So you'll hear people talking, and you're screaming in your head like, I'm here, just wake me up, I'm here. But you can't vocalize it because you're sort of in this suspended aware coma. Locked-in syndrome's what it's called. I almost wrecked the car. I started hyperventilating, like, I didn't even think about that to be something to be worried about. Now, like, I don't even want to go to sleep because, like, what if I get locked in? It's been a really rough week since then, since that conversation. You really said that to me, like, that's your biggest fear. You win. You won everything. That's the worst. Oh, that would be the worst. You win. It's like an Edgar Allan Poe poem, or just something like Telltale Heart or something terrible, except worse, like, I'm gonna, like, be sent into panic just thinking about it again, or, like, vocalizing it, because I've been thinking about it, but, like, I'm being sent into panic right now. Oh, my heart hurts, for real. I wish I was joking. I don't So what's you guys' biggest fear? It's not as scary as that, but go ahead. Lay it on me. I'm ready. I can take it. I'm going to take it like a champ. And then in other news, here's another one of my friend's bands. They're called Bruise. They're from Indiana. Awesome. I was going to say dudes, but awesome dudes and girl. I met them on their way touring through my town. They taught me a lot about hardcore. Shout out to Bruise. I'm gonna throw the link down below. Thanks. And have a sweet day. Wrongful!